Here's something to blow your mind. Did you know that if you live in North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, or even parts of Latin America, then you're actually living on land owned by someone else? You heard me right. That's right. Every country on planet Earth is technically a colony of the reptilian, shape-shifting Illuminati conspiracy lizards. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I just got real excited because we get to talk about some of the craziest archaeological discoveries ever made in the Amazon rainforest. This is exciting stuff, and the kind of stuff that has the power to change our world forever. What are the lost cities of the Amazon? Let's take a look. Deep within the heart of the Amazon rainforest, one of the most mysterious and biologically rich regions on Earth, lies a forgotten world, a world veiled in dense green foliage, teeming with life and steeped in history that predates recorded time. In this video, Lost Cities of the Amazon, exploring uncharted territories, we embark on a breathtaking journey through this vast jungle to uncover the hidden ruins, ancient civilizations and lost cities, once homing to sophisticated societies now long forgotten. The Amazon has long been considered inhospitable, a region where survival is a challenge and exploration is limited. For centuries, myths and legends hinted at the existence of ancient cities built by advanced indigenous cultures. Dismissed as fantasy or exaggeration by early European explorers and even modern archaeologists, these tales spoke of golden cities, vast networks of roads and monumental architecture buried beneath the thick forest canopy. But recent advances in technology, particularly LiDAR, light detection and ranging, have peeled back the green curtain, revealing stunning evidence that the legends may have been true all along. Scientists and explorers are now uncovering ancient settlements, pyramids, causeways, ceremonial centers, and intricate agricultural systems, rewriting our understanding of pre-Columbian civilizations in South America. The Amazon is no longer just a realm of biodiversity. It is a library of lost cities, a silent witness to human ingenuity and endurance. The jungle is speaking, and through technology, research, and respect for indigenous knowledge, we are finally beginning to understand what it has to say. The myth of El Dorado. At the core of Amazonian lore lies the legend of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold that enticed conquistadors into the heart of the rainforest in the 16th century. Many perished in the attempt, lured by the promise of riches beyond imagination. While the literal city of gold may never have existed, modern research suggests that there were indeed large, complex societies deep within the jungle, societies rich in culture, trade, and innovation. Early explorers like Francisco de Orellana, who journeyed the Amazon River in 1541, reported seeing massive settlements with large populations. His claims were largely dismissed for centuries, considered fabrications or exaggerations. But now, archaeology is finally catching up with his accounts. Technological breakthroughs, seeing through the jungle. Traditional archaeology faced extreme limitations in the Amazon. The thick vegetation, constant rainfall, and remote locations made excavation difficult and costly. But with LiDAR technology mounted on aircraft or drones, researchers can scan beneath the tree canopy to detect man-made structures invisible to the naked eye. In Bolivia, Brazil, and Peru, LiDAR has revealed hundreds of lost sites, from geometric earthworks and causeways to entire urban layouts. These discoveries prove that the Amazon was not an untouched wilderness, but a human-engineered landscape with vast cities interconnected by roads, canals, and agricultural zones. The Kuhikugu complex, a lost civilization, at the Headwaters. One of the most groundbreaking discoveries is the ancient city complex known as Kuhikugu, located near the headwaters of the Xingu River in Brazil. Once thought to be myth, Kuhikugu was discovered through a combination of satellite imagery, oral traditions, and archaeological research. Spanning over 20 square kilometers, the Kuhikugu complex contained dozens of villages, defensive ditches, central plazas, and intricate road systems. Estimated to have housed up to 50,000 people, it challenges long-held assumptions that the Amazon could not sustain large populations. The inhabitants practiced sustainable agriculture, including the creation of terra preta, a rich, dark soil engineered by humans. This soil remains highly fertile even today, and its presence across vast stretches of the Amazon hints at large-scale farming and long-term settlement. The Geoglyphs of Acre, ancient art from the sky. Another stunning revelation comes from Acre State in western Brazil, where aerial surveys uncovered over 450 geometric earthworks known as geoglyphs carved into the ground. These structures, ranging from circles and squares to intricate mazes, are believed to be ceremonial or ritual sites dating back over 2,000 years. The geoglyphs are often massive, with some spanning over 300 feet in diameter. Their precise construction suggests advanced understanding of geometry, astronomy, and urban planning. Despite being overgrown and nearly invisible at ground level, LiDAR imaging has illuminated their scale and complexity. Advanced urban planning in the jungle, many of the Amazonian settlements being discovered, show planned urban layouts complete with central plazas, gridded streets, defensive walls, and moats. This level of sophistication contradicts the long-held idea that Amazonian societies were small, nomadic, or primitive. In northeastern Bolivia, LiDAR scans of the Llanos de Mojos region revealed hundreds of settlements arranged in hierarchical networks, often connected by causeways, canals, and bridges. Some of the causeways stretch for dozens of kilometers, built over wetlands and floodplains. These findings suggest a level of social organization, engineering, and environmental management that rivals that of the Maya or Inca civilizations. The people of the Amazon, ancient engineers. Long before European contact, the Amazon was inhabited by millions of people belonging to diverse cultures and linguistic groups. These societies lived in harmony with the environment, building raised fields for agriculture, fish weirs, and rainwater harvesting systems. Their engineering was not based on concrete or stone, but on earthworks, wood, and natural materials adapted to their surroundings. This soft engineering approach was incredibly effective, allowing them to thrive in a challenging ecosystem. The belief that the Amazon was a pristine wilderness, untouched by human hands, has now been debunked. Instead, we see evidence of a managed forest shaped over thousands of years by its indigenous inhabitants. The collapse and disappearance. So why did these thriving cities vanish? It is believed that many Amazonian civilizations began to decline after the arrival of Europeans in the 16th century. Diseases like smallpox, influenza, and measles, brought by colonizers, devastated native populations who had no immunity. In some regions, up to 90% of the population perished, leading to the abandonment of cities, roads, and farmlands. As the forest reclaimed the land, these once thriving metropolises disappeared from view, buried under layers of vegetation and time until now. Cultural survival and indigenous knowledge. Despite centuries of colonization and environmental destruction, many Amazonian tribes continue to preserve the oral histories, traditions, and ecological knowledge passed down from ancient times. Tribes like the Kayapo, Ashaninka, and Yanomami remain stewards of the rainforest, protecting its biodiversity and spiritual significance. Their intimate knowledge of the land, its medicinal plants, hidden paths, and ancient sites is now being recognized as invaluable to both scientists and conservationists. Many elders speak of cities lost in the forest, aligning with what LiDAR and archaeology are only now confirming. These accounts are no longer seen as myths, but as historical testimony. Modern exploration. The journey continues. In this video, We take you on a visual and intellectual adventure across dense rainforests concealing monumental earthworks, riverbanks, hiding ancient pyramids, satellite scans, revealing ghost cities, and indigenous voices sharing legends of their ancestors. Archaeologists braving the jungle in search of truth. As we explore uncharted territories, the Amazon opens itself up like a storybook, revealing page after page of lost chapters in human history. Each discovery challenges the Western narrative that the Amazon was untouched and uncivilized. Instead, we find a landscape sculpted by intelligent, organized, and deeply spiritual peoples. A new perspective on the Amazon. The rediscovery of these lost cities is more than an archaeological feat. It is a reawakening to the importance of indigenous knowledge, to the resilience of forgotten cultures, and to the urgent need to protect the Amazon, not only for its environmental value, but for the cultural treasure it still holds beneath its roots. Conclusion: history hidden in the leaves. The Amazon is no longer just a realm of biodiversity. It is a library of lost cities, a silent witness to human ingenuity and endurance. The jungle is speaking, and through technology, research, and respect for indigenous knowledge, we are finally beginning to understand what it has to say. And now you need to watch Mysterious Ancient City Discovered Underneath Walmart Parking Lot, or check out Ancient City Found Perfectly Preserved Under a Mountain. Why?